Yo, peeps. So we're here. RaddTitan, you got your boy AT, you got Geo. We're going to be reviewing the Sideshow Collectibles Dark Phoenix Premium format. This is the regular edition. We're going to run through it, tell you what we think, weigh it, measure it. You know, stay tuned, yeah? Peace.
Keep watching. All right, everyone, so we're back and we're going to go over the Dark Phoenix. So what we do is, as we always do, is we'll just look over the box. Not really much to look at, but
feathers.
You know, just all the Phoenix feathers. You got the Dark Phoenix logo there.
Nice colours though, isn't it?
Yeah, the actual artwork is quite nice design.
Your box is pretty mint, dude, as well.
It's not too shabby.
Yeah.
You know, so you got the Dark Phoenix there. Then you've got the back, which just, I don't know if you can make out, the bottom it says sideshow.com. Well, sideshow20.com, isn't it? Oh, no, sideshow.
No, sideshow.com. Did they remove the toy, or maybe that's just online? Yeah, maybe.
All right, sideshow.com. And basically then you've got Dark Phoenix here, and then...
That's all she wrote.
So, I mean, there's not really much going on with this. There's no, like, real artwork on there. Dark Phoenix.
What number did you get?
And then you've got the edition size. So, this is a low one of 54 out of 4,000. And I think the regular...
This is the regular 4,000.
So the exclusive is still like quite a high for an exclusive. So
it's either 2,000. It's either between 1.5 and 2.5.
I might be wrong.
So between 1.5 and 2.5, something like that. So the total run on this is around between 5.5 and 6,500 units. It's too high.
But what we do is, all right. So we just have to put her in place. She's actually got a very good weight to her. What you need to do is that when you do take out the box, you have to be super careful. There's a lot of pieces here, a lot of edges parts that individuals have actually broken getting out of the box. So you have to be very, very careful. What I did was when I opened mine, I pulled it out by the bag, and then I kind of got my hand straight underneath and lifted it. I did not lift at all by the flames. I will not touch the flames because they are the pieces that are going to break. This actually comes in, I believe, one part, which is the base here. The second part is the body. This part, the sash, is another part, so that's 3, and then the head. And
yeah, I thought the arms come off.
The arms
but they actually don't come off.
Stop pulling them.
Yeah. All
right. So basically, so that's your pieces. You've got 4 pieces. Obviously, then the exclusive, you have the portrait where her hair's not as crazy.
She's got pupils.
Yeah.
So actually looks a little bit like the character that's got a hint of the actress as well, hasn't it? In it.
Oh, Frankie Jensen.
Yes.
Anyway, so we
shut up. Anyway, you've talked too much. The base is nice, man. The base is the flames, the translucent resin in person is stunning. Yeah. A lot better than it is in. It translates kind of crap in photos compared to how it looks in person. There is a lot of colours in this translucent resin, and it captures the light, and I think I'm hopeful it looks great here, but you can see the light, it hits it and seems to absorb into the base, where the oranges and the yellows really look like they're glowing, and then you've got these pink, sort of faint red pink that moves into like a darker red and goes almost like I don't know what that colour would be, but it's almost blood red. It's
like a cherry.
It's like that's a good call, cherry. And it's really magnificent in person. Yeah. It looks great.
I mean, I thought we were going to start down lower, but anyway.
No, we'll avoid this because this is shit. This is no good.
What I was going to say anyway is, I mean, like, I don't like these metal bases on. I don't like it on the Wolverine. I don't like it on the Sabretooth, and I don't really like it on this. I think it would have been better in black.
Definitely, like a gloss black.
Yeah, like a gloss black, and I don't think it needs to be that big. It could be literally, what's that? That's about 3 inches tall. It looks like a dog food bowl.
It does.
Probably,
you're right, yeah.
You could probably get away with like an inch of that.
Yeah, I agree.
And then have it that way. I don't think this is necessary. I think it's a bit too much, and it does take up quite a big footprint if you want to display it with something else. But as George said, I mean, when you then go onto the flames,
you forget pretty quickly, don't you?
Are really, really nice. And I guess there's a good contrast because you've got the really plain, basic metal part at the bottom, and then you've got the quite extravagant flames. And in photos, I was not a fan at all of the base. I just didn't really think, I couldn't really see the Phoenix very well. I couldn't make it out that well.
Yeah.
And I just thought it looked like a bit of a mess.
Yeah. It's not.
When you then get it in hand and you see it in front of you, it's quite impressive. And you can like actually make out, you know, the wings,
and the tail,
the head, the beak, and it is actually in person. It is much better than actually in photos. In photos, as I say, I just don't think I've not seen a good photo of it yet.
No, I got to agree with you. I mean, I'm going to crack on at taking pictures of this later. So hopefully,
you still won't see a good photo of it.
Yeah, fuck you. I agree, but I think that the one thing that like I said before, which I'm quite surprised about, is I think the paint effect, the way that they've done it, it makes it look like it's glowing from the centre and out. Do you understand what I mean by that? And I think it's a very good skill. I don't know how they've done it, but when I look at it, it looks to me like the heat's coming from the middle and it's easing out, and that's a really, really nice effect. It's beautiful. Yeah. I mean, this, like we were saying, this I agree with you though. I think glossed black would really make this a lot classier than this. I mean, this sort of you know, it's like a really shit car paint. You know, that nobody likes, that nobody wants. The last car in the lot, no one wants it. It's not a very nice silver. I think, you know, they should have done on all of them plain gloss black bottom bases. United, probably drop an inch or two off.
The body, I think, is sculpted really, really well. I mean, it's a very good,
it is beautiful sculpted.
Feminine body is very, very sexy.
I've got to say what I did, you know, I'm liking is the hands. They really did a really, really good job at sculpting the feeling in the hands. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, the movement and the actual...
Yeah, I just think the way that they've expressed her, you know, movement in the hands is really, really well done. A little bit reminiscent of like Black Bolt in a way from XM. I think the hands are delicate as well. They don't look over proportioned. They fit a great.
Any breakages with hands?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? But I mean, they do look fantastic. The sculpture spot on it, it's fantastic. It's a beautiful sculpture.
I think it might be.
I've heard criticism.
It might be Harbaugh. William Harbaugh does this.
Yeah, but he's good.
He's working.
He's tidy.
And then the sash as well, I think is really good. It adds a nice bit of movement
to it.
That
comes removes, doesn't it? Your peg goes in.
The sash comes off here at the. It just pulls out.
Yeah, that's why I done it.
It's quite in there. I think I wedged it.
Yeah,
wedged it. And then, as I say, the body here, you got like all the kind of creases under the arm, under the side breast, and then like, as I say, I mean, I've got to point it out. You got the arse there, and that's a great arse.
Oh yeah, she's got a fantastic shape.
The body's really nice.
You wouldn't wake her up if she was snoring, would you? You'd leave her. It's fine. You would tolerate it. I've got to say this though. The colour, the red, is quite different to prototype. I don't really. I know that people in reviews are probably saying that it's not. It is. You know, enough of the crap. It is. It's a different type of red. The red at prototype level was a lot more of a deep,
like a maroon,
dark red. Well, and I think they've lightened it up.
Look at the box as well. I mean, the box is that kind of colour.
Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's different. It doesn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me, and I think they've shaded it exceptionally well.
The shading's really good.
Yeah, the shade, especially in the back, where they've got her trapezius and everything there, and sort of infraspinatus. So you can see all of the structures of her shoulders.
I'm not going to go into the names. You've got those little back dimples.
That's just sex talk, man. We don't talk about that in anatomy and physiology. Back dimples. That's sex chat. But I mean, they did an exceptional job, and I got to say, going on to the portrait, I think it's beautiful portrait.
Well, I mean, Sideshow. I mean, one of their strong points are
strongest
their
one
female portraits are some of the best. I mean, probably the best.
Yeah, I would agree.
Sideshow, and the portrait on that is beautiful and it's really nice. And you've got the kind of gloss on the lips. The only thing that George was pointing out today, which I didn't notice until he did, which is going to annoy me now, is on the white eyes, you can kind of see the kind of pupils coming through, which I don't know if that's intentional or if they've just painted over the pupils.
It looks like the pupils were sculpted.
Yeah.
Do you know how they're so the eye is like that, and then you have the pupil inside, and it's sort of a bump. It's sort of a slight bump, and when you look at the whites at certain angles, you can see there's a lump over the white, so you can see. There was pupils underneath there.
To be honest with you, I didn't notice it before, and it's
I
can't really notice it much now, so I don't really think that's going to bother me. The only things I mean, like as I say, the body, I really like. I love it. I mean, I think it's really nice.
It's a beautiful piece.
One of the really, if I had to be really picky, I mean, obviously the base that is something I think could be easily improved.
The silver part, yeah.
But the one thing I'm going to mention is I don't actually like the bottom of the feet where she's got no grip.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they should have sculpted
a sole.
The sole on it. Yeah, she's got no soul.
Yeah, she's got no soul.
They should have had the actual
soul
on there, and they should have had the actual grooves of the grip.
It's a nice touch, isn't it? It's getting common now that people are putting those extra details in, which is nice.
I know people are going to say, well, it's at the back, but I don't think that's a good enough excuse.
I agree. I have mirrored backs in a lot of my displays, so I wouldn't.
That's a very, very minor thing. I mean,
I agree with you though. I get you.
People probably.
I'm with you.
People would complain if she had that properly. So yeah.
What I really think is beautifully done is the hair. I think the hair is fucking amazing. Yeah. The way that they've sculpted and painted their. I've seen a lot of pictures on Facebook because of the high edition sizes. Sometimes you can get bubbles in the sculpt. I think you've struck gold, really. I've got to say. I think that I know that people talk about the neck crease as well in here, and I don't, at the front, but I don't think it's. I think it's like minor. That is a bit of a nitpick. I don't think that. I think it's minor.
I don't think that's an issue at all. I mean, the joint on there, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I agree.
It wouldn't bother me at all.
No,
and again, I didn't notice until you started trying to point things out.
I've got to say, I'm massively impressed. It's a solid. It's for me, it's a very high edition size.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be saying to people if you're looking to sell this and make a profit or keep it for a few years and sell it and make a profit, I probably wouldn't advise that this is an investment piece. But I would say that if anybody likes this character or collects X-Men exclusively, that you can't go wrong, because if you want to keep a Phoenix, this is a fucking cracking Phoenix. Okay, so let's have a look. So if we're talking about from the bottom of the base to the top of the head, I would say you're going to need around 23 inches in clearance. I think she's about 22.5 inches to the top of the head, which is decent.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of presence, this piece.
Well, the original Wolverine PF was about 16, 17, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, can you line that up to the deepest part of the wings, and I'll line it to mine. So you're going to need round about here, I would say 12 inches across. Yeah? It's about 12 inches in width.
Yep.
Yeah?
30 centimetres.
Yep. And depth-wise, we've got the top of the beak, which is really done nicely. And then, it's the head. So I'd say it's about 14.5, isn't it? It's actually quite deep.
It is deep.
It's nice though, man. It's got a fairly decent footprint. It's got a lot of presence.
All right.
I ain't gonna get lost in a collection, that's for sure.
So what we do then is we'll just weigh her out.
What do you think? Give me a guess. I haven't touched it, so I've got no idea.
I'm gonna say she's probably about 5 kilos.
5? You say that's heavy? 20?
Well, no, because I mean Jason.
What was she? 20? What did I just say she was?
20. Jason was 5.8 and 8.5.
And he was like 25 inches, wasn't he?
No.
24?
Sorry, let me just. I don't like going in front of the camera that way, but.
Yeah, show us your ass.
Yeah, show me it.
Show me them Levi ass, man. Get some ass action.
So this is 15.9 pounds.
Yeah, so you're right, about 6 kilos.
This is 7.2 kilos.
Shit. That's a banging weight. That's a good weight.
Yeah.
For a 22-inch statue, that's banging. That's a banging weight. That's exactly what you want. I mean, that's a 10. That's a 10 weight. That. Very nice.
7.2 kilos. That is 15.9 pounds.
I think if you were to score this, in all our things, I think it'd do really well.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid 7.5, 7.8 out of 10 piece. I think it's a solid piece.
Well, the sculpt's very good. The only things that do lay down, we've already gone over, but
they're minors.
It's still pretty well.
And if you're interested in this, get onto Sideshow, because this piece is still available. And I think for the price, I think it's worth it. It's bang on.
And I actually do display this. I just picked up a comic to display it with. So this is the X-Men Phoenix end song. So that's what I'm going to display it with. So it's not the same pose or anything. But
I dig it. It's nice. It's spot on there. It's just hot. It's perfect.
I wouldn't really do that.
But
use that as
you could do. You could use that back as a rest.
You could use that as a comic rest, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So usual guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you got the piece, let us know what you think. So definitely.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button, man. We've been doing really well. So thanks for all the love and.
There. Okay. Righty. So hey everyone. No, I'm not doing righty.
Righty then. Righty, let's start. Righty. Lefty.
Okay, everyone, so we're here today and we are doing the Dark Phoenix review. Oh, by the way, it's Gio and Alex from RaddTitan.
Yo.
Just in case you didn't know. So keep watching, guys. That was all shit.
Yeah. Let me do it. Yeah, we will. Let me do it, right. We do the intro. Did you like that one either?
No, that's fine.
You want to take 3?
It was really bad on the Jason one.
What?
We did it twice.
Yeah.
And then we were talking over each other quite badly. And then I was like, oh shit, do it again. And you did it again and it weren't as good.
Because we weren't talking over each other. That's why.
Because you were pissed off because I think I was rude to you.
You're always rude to me when the camera's rolling.
There's
It's
another-
fucking a bad day.
There was another one when I was watching and you were all sulking.
Was I?
Yeah, you can tell you were sulking
Oh,
because I told you to shut the fuck up, and then you started to go, and then you started, but you could tell you were pissed off.
I noticed on the Jason one, you were really I didn't say much. I was like, fucking hell, I'm well quiet. He's like,
you were pissed off with me.
oh, okay. Well, all right.
So, there you go.
Now,
Got some ice in my face now.
just another Friday night for sure. You know what I mean?
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. So we have Irish here. Alright, so what we do is if you grab the, if you actually grab the tape measure.
Yeah. See, I came prepared.
Like a fucking Boy Scout.
A Boy Scout. Give us your thoughts. We always like communicating with you all. So be lucky. Much love.
Bye bye.
Peace. That's deceptive because I had no idea it was.
Good job you were doing this, putting the statue there.